Hello friends, how are you all? So today we are going to see for the jump statements, and before moving to the details in jump statement, if you have not subscribed the channel, then do subscribe it and share these videos among your friends, so it will be helpful for them to learn the Java. So let's go inside. So these are the topics which we are going to cover today. First one is definition, then different types of jump statement, then explanation about each jump statement whichever we are having. Then we will see example program, example Java program. Then we will have questions about jump statement. Okay. Sorry, we will have questions about the control flow statement completely, whichever we have learned for, switch, while, do while, and our jump statement, everything, if else condition also. So we'll see the definition. So basically it is used to transfer the control of the program to the particular statement, or we can say it transfer the execution control of to the other of the program, other part of the program. So what is it means? Suppose we are running a particular code and we don't want to run it now. So we can use the jump statement to move to the next part of that program or next part of the code. Okay, we'll see it. So types of jump statement, there are basically two types, break and continue. So first one we'll see the break. So as the name is also saying, it is to break our particular program. So what is the formal definition? Break statement breaks the control flow of the program and transfer the control to the next statement outside the current flow. Okay, like I said, it is used to break our particular flow of the program. If we are running a program and we don't want to run after that, after a particular statement or after a particular condition, then we can break that particular program. So syntax for it is break, but there is one thing to note down. Break statement cannot be used independently. That is, it can only be written inside the loop or switch statement. Got it? So it should be written inside the switch or inside the for loop only. Okay, it can be for loop, your while loop, whichever, but it should be loop. Okay, so we'll see the example of the break statement. So example of it, there is a for loop. We are running it. We are simply printing the value of I. And when the I reaches to 6, when I equal to 6, if I equal to 6, then we are going to break it. So it is going to print from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And at the 6, it will be break. Okay, we'll see with the Java program, don't worry. So moving to the continue. So continue statement does not break the loop, whereas it skips the specific part of the loop. Suppose we have the last example. In last example, what was happening? Whenever I reaches to 6, so that time it is going to break. But if we are using the continue, then it will skip that 6 and it will print next to it. So that time it will print 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, not 6 it will not print. Then after 5 it will be 7, 8, 9, and if we are including 10 also, it will print 10, otherwise it will print till 9 if it is less than 10. So syntax of it is it's continue, and we will see the example of it. So there is the example. So see, if I reaches to 4, then continue, and then we are printing it. So what will happen? We will see with the Java example program. Don't worry about that, but it is the same concept which I have told you. Okay, so that's it. Now we will write a Java program, and to write the Java program, we need to move inside our computer. So let's go inside our computer and write the Java program. So we have come inside our computer, and here we will make a new folder like we always do by the name jump statement in control flow statement, because it will be inside the control flow statement. So we'll create a new folder here. Yeah, so we'll name it as jump statement. Okay, so we'll just go inside, and here we'll create a new file. For first we'll create for our break statement. We'll see the demo of break statement. So I'll name it as demo break.java. It will ask for your permission to change. Just change it. After that, add it with Notepad++. Yeah, now we will write our program here. First we will declare the class. So public class demo break. So we will make use of the methods and all in our upcoming videos, which I will post very quickly. So sorry, static is wrong here. We need to change that. Static. Yeah, public static void main and then string array of args. Yeah, and then curly braces open close. So inside the curly braces, we will write our logic. So for int I equal to 0, I is less than equal to 10, and I plus plus. So here we will see what is the use of break statement, which I was telling that it will break after this particular condition. So we'll see that whether it is breaking or not. So here we are using if I equal to 6. So as soon as it reaches to 6, it will break. So it will print from 0 to 5. We'll see that whether it is printing or not. System.out.println of I. Okay. So println of I. Yeah. Correct. So we'll see with command prompt. We'll run the command prompt here. So in the command prompt, we'll compile the program first. That is Java C and our file name demo break.java. So it will compile it. It has compiled successfully. Now we'll run it. So to run it, Java and our that class name Java and demo break. See here, it is printing from 0 to 5. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As soon as it reaches to 6, it is breaking our program. Okay, it is coming out of our program or loop. It is coming out of the program. Why? Because we have not written any code. If we'll write any code after that for loop, so it will execute that particular code. There is no problem in it. So don't think it like that. It will come out of the program. If we are using to come out of the program, then it will come. So we'll use for the continue now, demo continue.java, add it with notepad++. So here we will declare the class again with the name demo continue. Here we will see how is it skipping. So we'll declare the main method here, public static void main. Okay, so what you need to do now after watching the video, after understanding the concept, you need to practice it thoroughly for all your control statement, because it is going to be very useful in your exam also or in your interview also. Okay, so you all need to practice it, and if you face any difficulty, then you can leave your comment in the comment section, or you can write on my Instagram page. The link I'll provide you in the description for that, and for the notes you can join my Telegram channel. Okay, so see here, if I equal to 4, then it will be continue. Continue means it will skip that 4, it will not print that 4, and it will print from 0 to 10 except the 4. Now we will see the proof of that. So it will be, first we will compile it, Java C and our demo continue.java. The file name is demo continue.java. So after this one, it has compiled successfully. Now we will see the result. What is it giving? So our class name, it will be, see here, it is not printing 4 from 0, 1, 2, 3, but not 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so this is the use of continue. If we are going to change it, if you want to change it, then we can change it. This time we are using 5. So now it will not print the 5, but we need to compile it and then run it again. So we need to compile it. So it has compiled successfully. Now we need to run it. So to run it, again the same command, Java and file name Java demo continue. So see, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, but 5 is not there, and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. See here, I have highlighted this one. So these are the questions which you need to answer, and you need to leave your answer in the comment section. Okay, if you find any difficulty to answer these questions, then you can leave your comment into the comment section. And again, if you are not getting this video, then do watch it again, because it's a very simple with the notes also. And if you need the notes and any kind of help, you can join in my social media. So I'll provide you the link of there in the description, so you can check it out. So that's it for this video, guys. If you have any comments, then leave your comment in the comment section, leave your questions there. I'll definitely answer them. And don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share with your friends. So thank you so much for watching the videos, and have a nice day. Bye.